Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, cool.
What's cooking, everybody? Welcome back to Rock Hard News. We are back again on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I've eaten a little too much and I want to go to sleep. But first, we got to bring you some news. Just take this time right now to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, turn on notifications so you never miss out on an upload.
All right, everybody. So it is Thanksgiving, and you know what goes good with a little bit of turkey? Some of Mice and Men. Man, it's been a long time since, it feels like it's been a long time since we've heard anything from these guys. You know, the band feels like they really took a step back, respectfully so, after the departure of Austin Carlisle, their longtime vocalist who unfortunately had to leave the band due to his bout with Marfan syndrome. But you know what? I'm happy to say that the band is back stronger than ever. Their brand new song, Echo, is out now. You can stream it everywhere. Why don't you tell them a little bit about it there, brother?
Of Mice and Men will release their new album Echo on December 3rd, which will compile the previous released EPs Timeless and Bloom, along with the third new EP Ad Infinitum, whatever that means. You can now stream the new single Echo below.
Vocalist and bassist Aaron Pauley released this statement about the song. He says, "Echo is a song about one's growing sensitivity to the transient nature of life." Man's going deep already.
Yeah.
And one's awareness to the similarities between the current human experience and human experiences of the past. I ended up checking out the song myself. I gotta tell you right now, I'm really impressed with the way that the band is carried on after Austin. Like, they're not trying to recreate Austin in any way, shape, or form. It seems like they've really come back into their own, and the song is like a firm departure. So hey man, if you're looking for new music from these guys, this song would definitely be it.
And it seems that Nick Hipa is doing it once more, coming at you with a new album from the band Mire.
Metal Injection also goes on to say that much like the previous single, A Newfound Rain, this track also features Thy Art Is Murder drummer Jesse Baylor. Dude, I'm gonna tell you what, just like I said about A Mice and Men, I have also listened to this track, and like I said, one of the things that absolutely impresses me about it is it doesn't seem like Nick Hipa is trying to recreate As I Lay Dying.
No, 100%. And the vocalist in here doesn't even sound like As I Lay Dying. It's a whole new thing. It's got a whole new sound. I really like it. They're crushing it. The feel of the band is completely different as well. So I agree with you 100%. They're not doing that.
All right, guys. Jared Dines is back at it again, once again on YouTube, pushing this album like crazy. He's going on YouTube and said there's going to be a listening party going live this Friday for the release of the brand new Scion record with his good friends Nick Nocturnal and the one, the only, Howard Jones. You can tune in to listen to the full album with them on twitch.tv/Nick Nocturnal. Man, I think that's so dope. They're going to give fans the opportunity to talk to Howard and Jared, get their opinions on the new album, and just have that one-on-one fan experience.
Yeah, I also think it's awesome that they're using streaming services that are primarily used for gaming to get it out there and reach to fans. That is a great idea. More people should get into the streaming world, especially when you have something to promote or to show people. Just have a close relationship and interaction with your fans. It's amazing. So I love seeing that. So here we go again with more tour postponement due to COVID-19. It's just insane that we have to keep going through this. It's insane how people are losing the opportunities that they have to see the bands they want to see. And hopefully, and I mean hopefully, because some of these postponements this is like the second or third that has happened because of it. So hopefully it doesn't get scheduled again for 2023 and then yet again get postponed. I think it's really terrible, and it just makes the whole situation worse when there's no fun to be had or the fun keeps getting taken away.
Yeah, man. You know, this pandemic has really hit everybody hard. Not only is it creating that disconnect from the band to the fans, but a lot of people are losing jobs. They're losing money. They're losing their livelihoods over this. It's like there's gotta be an end in sight sometime. Like, this cannot keep going on this way. at some point, I think that we as fans and them as bands need to step up and draw the line and say enough is enough.
Yeah, and on the other hand, with Ozzy and Judas Priest, we're pressing right to the end of it all, right? So there's not too many chances in the future to keep seeing these bands as active bands. Not saying because they're gonna die. I'm just saying there has to be a time where it comes a time to call it quits, you know? And
Sure.
it's getting to that point. So, you know, hopefully we can get things back on track before it's too late for some of these bands to do this tour that they've been wanting to do, because it seems like it's going to be amazing when it happens.
Okay, guys, we are all well aware of the ongoing allegations against Marilyn Manson, right? But the cool thing is that he's up for a Grammy nomination. Now, the Grammys could have been petty. They could have been like, hey man, you've got way too much going on. You have no business being represented by us. Sorry, man, that's just not happening. But in an interesting take and a really cool take, they've decided, hey, you know what? We're not going to let his past dictate his present.
Which I think is really good. This just goes to show that cancel culture is not in everything. But Metal Injection reports Marilyn Manson was announced yesterday as a Grammy nominee in the Album of the Year category for his work as a songwriter and producer on Kanye West's newest album, Donda. Manson is also currently being sued by multiple women for sexual assault and abuse, including the actress Evan Rachel Wood and Esmé Bianco, as well as his ex-girlfriend Ashley Morgan Smithline.
Now in an interview with The Wrap, the Record Academy CEO Harvey Mason Jr. has made it clear that only Manson's work will be taken into consideration for the award, not his ongoing legal issues. He goes on to say, the Record Academy won't restrict the people who can submit their material for consideration. We won't look back at people's history. We won't look at their criminal record. We won't look at anything other than the legality within our rules of, is this recording for this work eligible based on date and other criteria? If it is, then they can submit for consideration.
What we will control is our stages, our shows, our events, our red carpets. We will take a look at who is asking to be part of that, asking to be in attendance, and we will make our decision at that point. But we're not going to be in the business of restricting people from submitting their work for our voters to decide on.
So let us know in the comments what you guys think. Do you agree with the Grammys' decision to include Marilyn Manson, or do you think, hey man, I think you've done just a little too much? See, I personally agree with the Grammys and their viewpoint to stay out of that whole legal situation. It has nothing to do with them. The only thing that concerns them as far as they're concerned is Manson's music.
This lets us enjoy the art, and it lets the art continue on while all this drama goes on in the background. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for today. This was the news on Thanksgiving. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for always being here. We appreciate you.
And keep clicking here for all the news from all your favorite rock and metal bands, man. Stay tuned, stay metal, and do yourself a favor and keep your calendar open for 2022. I'm just kidding. Nothing's going on.
Peace.
See ya.